Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. And this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about the interview that Megan Thee Stallion did this past Monday, or either on Monday, with Gayle King on a Good Morning on CBS this morning. I also will be talking about Nene Leaks suing Andy Cohen, True Original, and Bravo TV for toxic work environment. I also will be talking about Blac Chyna suing the Kardashians for blocking her from getting future opportunities, for getting future opportunities of work, financial and economic. And so I also will be talking about Will Smith being spotted over the weekend in India. I also will be talking about Aasp Rocky getting arrested and then later getting released. Those are some of the topics that and also Netflix saying that they're gonna try to cut out password sharing. Those are all the topics that I'll be talking about in this Celebrity Roundup. Like I just mentioned, Netflix said that they're going to cut out password sharing because they were saying they're losing a whole lot of money because people are sharing their passwords not only with family members but with people that don't even live with them or stay with them and stuff like that. And they're saying they're going to have a smaller streaming service provided on their platform for people who want to pay a lower price, but it would have commercials because they have to find some way to make up some kind of way to make up the money that they're losing and stuff. But in my opinion, I'm sorry. I mentioned it to my husband. I also mentioned it to my sister when I talked to her in California. I'm sorry. They're paying some of these big Hollywood stars like Oprah and Obama and Tyler. Now, one thing I can say about Tyler Perry and Will Packer, and also Shonda Rhimes, they do give out content. But some of these big people, like Obama and Meghan and Harry and some of these other people, y'all need to give. If Netflix is paying y'all all this money, y'all need to give some content. Y'all need. Obama just barely did some kind of documentary the other day. I mean, don't blame the customers because you're paying people to give you content and they haven't given you content. I mean, I do like Harry and I do like Meghan, but they haven't gave Netflix any content except for something they did last year about the Special Olympics and stuff. I mean that's a good documentary and people like documentaries, but people also want to have some kind of foreign content or whatever you want to do. So I don't think Netflix is going to be able to make up their money through not password sharing. I think they're going to have to find another way to make up that money. On another note, Will Smith was spotted over the weekend in India, and everybody was saying that he looked happy and he looked happy and stuff over there. And people were saying that it's very quiet over there in India, and he's going over there to get some kind of spiritual healing over there in India. But I don't know about all that part. But anyway, he did look good. He did look happy, and a lot of people say he looked very, very happy without Jada, and he did look happy without Jada. And earlier in the week, when Jada came back with her red table talk, she put out a little statement about the same thing about they were healing, and when the healing is over with, they might discuss it. If I was Will, I wouldn't discuss anything about what happened to Chris Rock, especially not on Jada's platform. If he was to do it, he need to go on somebody like Good Morning America or CBS This Morning, something like that. On another note, like I said last week, they arrested Aasp Rocky at the airport when he landed. When him and Rihanna landed from where they came from, which was her hometown, Barbados, and they said it was they arrested him because a person accused him shooting them of shooting them. I think it was like in the leg or in the foot or something like that. It happened last year, the incident. And so he was arrested, I think, last Wednesday, and then he was later released that following Thursday. But they say he had to pay like a $50,000 bond to get released and stuff. And they said that they was going by what the witness said, and they claimed they had some evidence and stuff. But they did release him the next day, so that was good because people were concerned that people were saying that Rihanna had to cancel her baby shower. But I found out later on that she did have that baby shower a Saturday night or something like that. It was posted on the blogs and stuff. Another topic, Blac Chyna is suing the Kardashians because she said that they tried to stop her from making money, and she brought out receipts were saying that her show Rob and China was the highest show on E, and they were supposed to have a second season, but the Kardashians, which was Kris Jenner and Kylie and Kim, decided to write E a note and tell E that they didn't feel that Blac Chyna was the right person for them to be working for and stuff like that. And then it was also claimed that Blac Chyna was violent because Blac Chyna is also suing them for defamation of character, and they were trying to prove that Blac Chyna character was already messed up because they claimed that she had a noose around Rob's neck and threatened Rob with a gun and all that kind of stuff. And people were saying, well, Blac Chyna wasn't going to win because Blac Chyna did admit in court that did happen, but she was saying it was just a joke or it was just to scare him. But some people say they didn't think that. And then I read yesterday where the Kardashians are trying to get sending a request to the judge to dismiss all of Chyna's cases because of all of her claims, because all of her claims was unfounded and untrue. And then yesterday I read on another blog, I think it was People or Daily Mail or something, saying, Kim kind of gave herself away, and they were saying there was some emails that were found where they did say that they didn't want to work with Chyna, and they weren't going to film with Chyna and stuff like that. So some people at first didn't think Chyna had a case, but now they think Blac Chyna do have a case. I hope Blac Chyna does win, because as much as these Kardashians have been ripping off black people and stealing their stuff and nothing's been happening to them, so I hope Blac Chyna do win. On another suing note, Nene Leaks is suing Bravo, Andy Cohen, and True Original for toxic work, for aura and toxic work environment and stuff like that. And so a lot of people were saying, well, Nene, your attitude, you had some of the problems. But then yesterday, like I said, another blog site put it out and showed some of the evidence. They said they got it from the Daily Mail. Showed some of the evidence where Nene and her attorney used certain examples, and they used the most recent example of the stuff that went on between Ebony K. Williams and Ramona Singer. And I didn't know she was going to put that in there as far as so her and her lawyers are trying to say that it's not just Nene that had been dealing with some of this. It was a lot of other black artists that worked for Bravo and NBC Universal that were going through the same toxic and aura treatment from other housewives. So some people didn't think Nene was going to win at first, but then some people are giving it the side eye, and so I had to kind of do like that too, because I was kind of going against Nene, but since I seen what her lawyers have and what they're going to say in court, I'm kind of wondering too. Like I said, this is the last and final note. MegantheStallion did an interview on CBS this morning, yesterday, with Gayle King. And she said that she wished she would have never got back in the car, because she said she had got out of the car at first because they were arguing so much. And then somebody said, well, Megan, we already there. Come on, get back in the car. She got back in the car, and she said she didn't even have nothing to do with it. It was two people in the back seat and stuff. Now, a lot of people are trying to give Megan the side eye, because she said the reason why she told the police and the hospital that she stepped on glass because she was trying to protect herself and Tory Lanez and everybody in the group, because like she said, that was around the time that the George Floyd stuff was happening, and the racial social injustice and everything was hot during 2020. So I can kind of understand her for herself as far as protected, but then some people are trying to say that she's not really saying that. Now she is saying that her and what you call were just friends, but we all know that they were not just friends. I think that was just a casual one night stand thing, and it got out of hand and something like that. But like everybody's saying, Megan didn't shoot herself, and then Megan also put up some a tweet from her friend Kelsey where she texted her bodyguard and told Megan's bodyguard that Megan's been shot and come on. So what it is, if that Kelsey girl said and they found it in what you call, well then Tory Lanez shot her. I always believe Tory Lanez shot her, but I'm just so surprised so many people don't want to believe black women and stuff like that when stuff happened to them, and it's so frustrating to me that all these toxic black men are saying that she's not telling the truth, and that's one thing I don't like. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.